Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are very proud to present to you a Christmas story. A story of a little impoverished, defenseless girl who on Christmas Eve night goes out into the freezing cold to sell some matches and then dies. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Not very Christmassy. Bleak, some might say. And we could leave it at that. But on the way, this little girl has a truly remarkable vision. A vision so extraordinary that it surely makes up for the painful, emotional mangle that we're about to put you through. To present to you the one and only Ingrid Anderson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And could I say, if there is anyone in tonight who did happen to leave a small child in Cardiff by the castle in the mid-80s, could you let one of the stewards know? Thank you.
It only gets sadder. To begin our Christmas story, let me transport you to the streets of Odense, Denmark. It is Christmas Eve.
The wind bites harder, her hair freezes over, and as she goes down the snow-crusted streets, her feet leave footprints of unusual dimension. For on her feet were her mother's old slippers. Those feet of her mother were ridiculously copious. They could have won prizes if she'd been more ambitious.
And there, in the heart of Odense's Welsh quarter, she takes out a match from her bundle and strikes it against the wall to see if its short flame might warm her fingers. As it burst into flame, its light fell on the wall, which became as transparent as a veil, and she could see into the room. This time, she saw a table covered with a snowy white tablecloth, and on it a splendid dinner service, and stuffed with apples and dried plums, and steaming majestically, there was a magnificent roast goose.
Yes, a goose. Is it real or is it a vision? 3 long years and 7 months. Each day, each hour, I've had this hunch that a diet of beer and bread and sugar and schnitzel and figs and cream and butter and dates and plums and corn and lard and wurst and sweet and bread and starch and liver and oil and offal and cheese would give me type 2 diabetes, and I'm so incredibly fat that you, little girl, are thinking that I want a slice of this,
I want a piece of him. This goose is very greasy and I want it riveting on me. Just a slice of this, give me a piece of him. I want to stab him with a knife, I want to eat his fatty mush.
My name is Trevor Nielsen, and as well as having the privilege of playing the part of Mr. Goose tonight, I am also the deputy tourist officer for Odense in Denmark. And I am very keen that you shouldn't all go away today with the impression that Odense is a city where little girls are put onto the streets, and forced to work in conditions which are in direct contravention of EU regulations of health and safety in the workplace, something that we in Denmark are absolutely passionate about, all right? So if you'll permit a little PR on behalf of Odense, then we can get back to Mr. Anderson's fictional little story, all right? Okay, so this is Odense, on the west of Denmark, the home of Hans Christian Andersen and capital of the island of Funen.
Danish accent. He was Danish. I'm not. I'm trying to do it right. Look, that's how you speak. That's how you speak.
It's not how I speak.
How do you say funeral? Funeral.
I have to apologise for the gross caricature. I have told him about it countless times.
Oh, she's down again. She's down again. All right.
All over again. There's just one thing I'm thinking that might just pull this round. It's been quite disappointing, but I've heard a joyous sound. It's coming from the entrance. It's been coming and